Hello, my good people. Hear what Obasanjo is saying to the government. He says, after grabbing everything illegally, Nigerians were asked to go to court because no justice there. Obasanjo hits presidency. Olusegun Obasanjo, a former president of Nigeria, has stated that democracy in Africa has failed because it does not align with the continent's values, culture, and way of life. He said African democracy has made people to grab power in a corrupt way and thereafter ask Nigerians to go to court because they cannot get justice there. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a former Nigerian president, Olusegun Obasanjo, according to him, and why has it failed? Because it didn't have any. In content and a content is not Africa. It does not have any aspect of our culture, our way of life, what we stand for, what we believe, what sort of a democracy brings you and you grab everything illegally, corruptly, and you say go to court. Even in the court, you cannot get justice, he stated. The former president said this on Monday at the 60th birthday Olukom of Emeka Ihedioha, former governor of Imo State. He questioned whether Africa was practicing true democracy or merely adopting Western liberal democracy. Obasanjo argued that before colonial rule, Africa had governance systems that served the people effectively, which in his view qualify as a democracy. He, refer, he referenced Abraham Lincoln's definition of a democracy as government of the people, by the people, for the people, stating that the system should work for all citizens, not just a privileged few. According to Obasanjo, democracy has evolved into a system where a small group of people govern over a large majority who are deprived of their rights and necessities. He criticized this model, describing it as a system that enables corruption and injustice, where those in power accumulate wealth illegally and leave the masses without recourse. Hmm. Democracy has now become a respective representative democracy. Today, we have a democracy which is government of the people, of a small number of people, by a small number of people, over a large number of people who are deprived of what they need to have in life. Now, that is not democracy that we endure. So, if you are talking of democracy failing in Africa, democracy is Africa in Africa has failed. And why has it failed? Because it didn't have any in content, and in content is not Africa. It does not have any aspect of our culture, our way of life, what we stand for, what we believe, what sort of democracy brings you and you grab everything illegally, corruptly, and you say go to court. Even in the court, you cannot get justice, he stated. He warned that democracy in Africa is not just failing but is at risk of dying entirely unless it is redefined to reflect African values and serve the needs for its people. He called for an approach that integrates Africa's culture and historical contexts to create a system of governance that truly delivers for all. We have to look for democracy in the context and in the context of Africa. I hope that we will not get to that stage so that we will get to that stage so that democracy which we deliver will be the democracy that we will have in Africa, Obasanjo said. My brothers and sisters, what Obasanjo said is the truth. He's saying the truth. Now we shall adjust so that there won't be any problem in the nation. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. Hmm. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on these issues. See what one of our own is saying. It takes one to know the other. Remember Operation Feed the Nation? Obasanjo turned into his personal assets. How hypocritical. My brothers and sisters, you see? Ha 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 ha. Is it only if Tinubu will understand what Obasanjo is telling him? Hmm. My brothers and sisters, it failed because the West and US that brought it, which is the best system of government, allowed our leaders to mess it up, supporting them against injustice and looting of African treasury without doing them anything because they brought the stolen treasury to them. My brothers and sisters, see what is going on. Is Obasanjo saying the truth or not? In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on this issue. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.